that's here for the keeps. Had to make out with a feast, a family to feed. Third cold where the trophy should be. EA got me in the game now. Read on with the game now. They're here with a lane now. My home second with a ring now. Legendary on the field, kinda drip is a skill, it's the highest cruiser bill, ain't nothing just to heal. We just slip on, spin move, in zone, scope for sideline, a touchdown, I put on the show. I had to kick off, and go. I had to kick off, and go. We just slip on, spin move, in zone, scope for sideline, a touchdown, I put on the show.
We are situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. A few moments ago, the crowd here was on their feet as their beloved Jets made their way out of the tunnel. They're ready to go. We're ready to go, and it should be a good one as those New York Jets get set to face off with the Miami Dolphins. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken about a yard deep, and no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Throwing on first down is Locke. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Complete to Juju.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. And some space here. We know they have these RPOs in their playbook, and look, we're seeing it here in the first quarter. You think we're going to see it as the game continues?
They trotted them out early for a reason, partner. They're letting them know that this is in the arsenal, and we rely on it. You better be prepared because this is going to be an all-day affair trying to stop them.
He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
18 on the play. And the Dolphin first down.
They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
A gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Shotgun snap to Locke. And this is caught by Parker for a Miami touchdown.
Complete to
Devontae Parker. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive. You'd have to imagine for a team that's lost 3 straight games, scoring first in this first quarter has to feel pretty good.
That's feel great for them, and also it's a nice signal to the rest of the team because we talk about complimentary football all the time. So they've now signaled to the defense, now signaled to the kicking game, hey, we're here to play in this one. We're going to do our part. Let's see if you guys will do the exact same, and we can break this losing streak.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. He finds Pirine out of the backfield. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Throwing again on 2nd down. Darnold, he'll get this to LaMichael Pirine out of the backfield. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
6. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Throwing here on 3rd down. Darnold. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on 3rd down. And you make the home crowd go, shh.
There is a hush indeed. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. Those division leaders.
That guarantees playoffs, and that's what you really see margin for error for this team, right? Because a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. Lock now on to his right. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And I think the ball's out, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case wide receiver, you got to be careful.
You certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time, completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake in the ball and knock it free.
3 yards the gain there, second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second 7. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down.
33-yard line.
That's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. Second and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
No, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down. Incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. Smith catches left side. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Here's Braden Mann now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. fielded at the 33. Seven, our score after one.
Tied 7-7.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and here's Locke. Eluding the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver. And it results in an incomplete pass.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. To throw again. Locke. That'll be complete to Breida. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to it and forcing a 3rd down.
And the Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Sanders on for the field goal, a 45-yard attempt.
And this one is right down Broadway. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 3-0 lead. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Melange. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory.
The ball carrier.
Stop made there by Gerald McCoy.
To the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
A play fake, and it's Darnold. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by the rookie Noah Igbenogany. And he will take it on out to the 20-yard line.
Intercepted by...
Well, why do you go out and spend a first-round pick on a defensive back? Plays like that, the rookie gets his first interception.
Exactly right, and you're trying to limit the number of plays and offense runs. You're trying to limit the number of possessions they have. And he was a guy that I targeted coming out of college and rated very highly for his playmaking skills on defense.
And now he has his first career interception. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Play action. Now it's Locke. And he slings one that's incomplete. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
It's 3rd down and 5 yards to go.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Locke working out of the gun. And it's caught by Parker. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
Devontae Parker.
A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Locke. Buying time to his left. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And all the way down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. And that'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
So after the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22. Escaping the pressure right. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards there, first down. Now a first and 10 at the 11. From the gun, Locke. And he's got his tight end, Gesicki, in the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Touchdown, Miami.
Mike Gesicki, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. It's good to make it 17-7.
Makes the score Dolphins 17, Jets 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a first and 10. And that's going to be intercepted by the Pro Bowler Xavier Howard. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that'll make this a three-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. On first down, Darnold. And dropping it off underneath. Here's Pirine. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
At the Dolphins' 49-yard line.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Vincent Smith with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
Complete.
A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
And the
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now left side on the swing pass. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. 2nd and 12 now at the 44-yard line. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Block off of play action. And over the middle, this is Parker. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. On play action, Locke. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Operating from the gun, Locke. And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath, nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. 3rd down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, Locke. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brad McDougald.
Locke's pass. Intercepted. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own.
They'll start with a give here to Balaj. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Xavier Howard up to make the tackle.
That 1st down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room that if you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
They didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Their own 21-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. And they came out of the locker trailing. Not a good way to start this second half with their first drive.
Can't imagine that the discussion at halftime encompassed this at all. In fact, I'm sure they talked about, okay, kind of wipe the slate clean, start the second half, and let's go out and play the way we know that we can. That's not a great example of it.
They didn't envision that. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And will they call it a touchback? No, it's out at the 1-yard line. They were inches there from blowing a golden scoring opportunity.
Retains possession.
Now Locke. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Locke looks to throw it again. On the move to his left. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Pass.
Juju Smith-Schuster, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Well, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
At the 12-yard line.
They'll run here with Balaj. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Ball carrier.
Definitely too early to panic, but that is his 4th carry of the game, and collectively has a total 10 yards. So maybe there's no panic, but maybe some concern. Yeah,
and maybe a little concern up front because they're not giving him any space right now. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Kalen Balaj, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting runs so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
Clock now on 1st down. Flushed out right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Matt Breida out of the backfield. And it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Out of the shotgun, Breida. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 26. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Operating from the gun. Block. Flush to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Block. And he's got his tight end, Gesicki, in the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Touchdown, Miami.
Mike Gesicki with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit. Maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And all the way down to the 22-yard line. Big yardage that time for the Jets. And even 50 yards on the ground. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. His throw caught right around the 6. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here's a run with Balaj. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Gain on the play.
3 yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. Again, it's Balaj. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Kalen Balaj, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Makes the score Dolphins 38, Jets 28.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Now he's forced out right. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big play there for the Dolphins. 48 yards. On first down, Locke. Forced out to his left. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. The end result, 21 yards. Shotgun snap to Locke. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Quentin Williams, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. Eluding the pressure right. He goes full extension, and he's got it. That catch good for 8, but still, it's third and goal now. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. Lock now on third and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
Sanders' kick is good. And that will stretch the lead up to 13. So they settle for just the 3. But clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt. Obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. But it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
At their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
At the 30-yard line.
Now this throw caught left side. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 4th quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
The ball comes out, but I think a Jet was able to recover, and they'll keep possession thanks to a heads-up play. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. From the 50, it's Darnold. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Darnold on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
10 at the 15.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Darnold to throw again. Able to connect with Mims. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
At the Dolphins' 12.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Number 16.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. And that's going to be intercepted by the Pro Bowler Xavier Howard. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 6-yard line.
Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Brings up 2nd and...
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Now a dump off here complete. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24.
Complete.
A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Miami.
Now a play fake, and here's Locke. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And out across midfield, down to the 45. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They fake the handoff. Now Locke. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Juju Smith-Schuster. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Jets take over 1st and 10.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this 4th quarter. The drive starts with a completion left side. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. A shotgun snap for Darnold. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? Let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense is going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
1st and 10 at the
1st down throw, Darnold. He finds Pirine out of the backfield. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down.
Michael P.
To throw again on second down. Darnold over the middle to Smith. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 18. That one good for 26 and a first down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by the rookie Noah Igbenogany. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they?
And he's into the clear. The 40, 30, 10, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Matt Breida with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Dolphins add on to their lead.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
And they take a knee.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Today's final score, Dolphins.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive